We are never getting Conor McGregor back to the sport of MMA. The human personification of cocaine will not be returning to the octagon ever again, in my opinion. We got a lot of stuff to catch up on with Conor. Some of it I've gone over, but we have new McGregor side quests, him playing soccer. And this is what happened actually today with Conor at a local soccer match using MMA on a bunch of random people. You got a nice body kick right there. And then we got him going for a takedown and a trip right here. Nice. Just bodying everybody. Oh. Somebody give him a little push right there like that. But this is the funniest one, is the fucking body kick right here. And guys, this is what Conor McGregor's life has turned into. The biggest star in our sport has turned into the biggest meme in our sport as well. You know, we had Conor just recently. I mean, this is the way Conor acts now. I mean, this is just who he is. It's fucking hilarious. But from a fighting standpoint, it means we're not going to get him back if this is the little side quest that he wants to get involved in. This was him just a few months ago on a Dual Bit stream. Many of us remember these clips.
Stand your base. Stand your base. The space is your space, yeah? Go ahead, carry on. There's no one doing it like me. Nobody. I make more dough than a bakery, I do, yeah? Get me out of this table, you mad. Then you can't tell me nothing, right? Conor, take the glasses off. For sure, no problem.
The reason that I bring this back is to just confirm once again that my suspicions that Conor's never going to fight again in the UFC, because we have KSI versus McGregor potentially in the works. After the Logan Paul fight fell through, I did videos about the Logan Paul shit, but Logan wants to focus on WWE. We also have Tommy Fury stepping in, throwing shade at KSI and Logan Paul, and obviously Conor with his whole civil case that happened that severely damaged his reputation, along with the talks that he's going to be boxing Logan Paul for $250 million. I think that an MMA training camp is so far out of the realm of possibility for Conor McGregor. When he can go and box people that aren't fighters for more than he would in the UFC, $250 million. I mean, he probably makes 20 to 30 million from a UFC fight. So if he can get 10x or more on his contract to fight a non-fighter and not have to go through the same type of training camp with wrestling and jiu-jitsu and all of that, he can just do what he likes to do, throw hands. And whatever it is, whether it's Paul, KSI, Tommy Fury, I think Conor's headed down this route of like side quest money grab fights. I've talked about this before, but we get further and further away from Conor and the UFC. And I'll do a separate video about it, but essentially Dana White is in advanced talks with the Saudis to form some sort of boxing league. I think Conor McGregor ends up being the face of that, especially with all of these talks. And I think they're probably going to do it on Netflix. So I'll make a separate video about that, but this is Conor, guys, okay? Conor won't be returning to the octagon ever again. And it's a weird thing to say because I spent the last year plus on this channel defending Conor's return to the octagon. And even though I'm way, way behind, I'm actually ready to let this ship sail. You know, there's plenty of things that he can do that are a lot easier than getting into a UFC fight, even though Michael Chandler's still going to call for it for his next however many fights. But I think that the odds that we see Conor, I think it's much more unlikely that we see Conor in the UFC than us seeing Conor in some sort of boxing crossover or even bare knuckle at this point, because he's so interested in that and he has ownership in that company. Yeah, guys, I mean, Dana White's in advanced talks for a boxing league. I could see them putting on a Conor McGregor like mega fight as like the first show to kind of put it out there to the world and get everyone's attention. Because if they just do like Dana White's Contender Series type of fighters, but in a boxing format, like those level of boxers, like prospects and stuff, it's going to take a long time to build. I think Dana always wants to go straight to big publicity like he did with Power Slap and pushing the absolute shit out of it. And I think Dana's probably bored with the UFC. He's got Hunter Campbell doing most of his work for him. I think Dana's a figurehead more times than not. And, you know, I know he has big say in major decisions, and he has a big say in like what fights get made, I would assume. But I think Dana's looking for like the next thing to build, because the UFC is kind of like autonomous, where he's hired people that can do his job. You got Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby, Hunter Campbell. Those guys are all doing Dana's job at this point, in my opinion. And that's why I think Dana's looking for like power slap, boxing, this, that, the other. And I'll make a separate video about that. But let me know your thoughts down below. Do we see Conor in the octagon ever again? Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It really helps me out a lot. If you want access to bonus content, become a channel member today by clicking the join button on our channel homepage or the link down below this video. If you're interested in some non-MMA content from me, go check out my podcast, What's Up Bro, with Wyatt and Bo, in the link down below. Go watch this suggested video, and I'll see you next time.